take Pango.
Okay. Downsides to Pango typically is just if you're worried about his laning stage, right? Maybe he like can't get a lot in the lanes.
I mean, I guess you
and
know
things
the
get a bit
supports.
awkward.
So Oracle,
Yeah.
Willow, not the scariest in the laning phase. Willow still suffers a little bit from cooldown problems. Oracle is Oracle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I would just be like so demotivated after that last game. It was outside Empire. Like,
Seriously.
did they just go back for the Spectre and they just think like we can hold out? The tower pressure is still pretty weak from Liquid. Mind you, last game they just didn't have to worry about it because they were just like so overwhelmingly ahead that they were just constantly diving. They were literally running past the towers using the
Right.
Broodmother, right? Just throwing down webs, hopping on top of you. And this looks like another one of those lineups where they're, all gas, no brakes, going for the big dives.
Yeah, I don't know what the perfect hero is here. Spectre gives you a win condition, but it also feels like a bit of a reach to just think, yeah, we're going to hold out, make space. It's going to be fine against this lineup, knowing how good they are at playing around this clockwork, Ember Coddle.
They need a kill threat with the Willow. That's got to be it, right? They need
Yeah.
some way to like fight back. Like either it's the Mars or they could try the Centaur for themselves to try and make good use of their Death Prophet.
I guess Mars.
Obviously, that's a hero that's fallen off.
Mars isn't that great here either.
They need a one still though. If they want that big hero, they don't want banned out. If they're gonna do mastery on the Death Prophet, I would like the Kunkka here. I think Kunkka's just like kind of safe.
And it protects you against the Brood, so you don't have to worry about banning it. That sounds pretty tempting, actually. Great catch against Ember. They go Morphling.
Okay.
So this
Morph
is the
versus
other
Ember.
counter. Yep. Assuming they get this Ember matchup mid. Now remember, Liquid have the last pick, so they could try to switch up the lanes. But 1v1 mid, Morphling is the hero.
It's also, they have the Pango, so they know that even if the Morphling winds up on the side lane, that it's not a like super heavy pressuring off lane of a Clockwork Pango. They really shouldn't kill you. So Morphling should be getting a decent amount of farm here.
5 seconds.
I think so.
remaining.
And similar to the Spectre, it gives you a win condition, right? Morph can become the raid boss, take over the game, somebody that can potentially carry a rapier if it comes to that. And also do some stuff early. You'll probably want to farm up towards that first item, but we've seen Morphlings be a little bit active. Especially if they have a good lane against somebody like the Ember. And Oracle. Love the Oracle Morphling combo. It's another one.
I feel like I would still just ban the Kunkka. I think they play it really well.
Dire team
And the Bat Rider. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Bat Rider. They've been guarding that whole time. That's true.
No Nyx.
That could have been nice. Throw the DP mid,
No
get the
Oracle.
bat, and then...
There is still Avenge in, to be fair, that Liquid would struggle to work into their draft.
Yeah, that would not be worth it.
But knowing that you can play a core Venge, I mean, there's like
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I was going to say, she was first banned just a series
5
ago.
seconds remaining. Dire team
There's the
pick.
Brood ban.
And yeah, Brood and Lone Druid still left in, so...
Now, does this look like
Considerations there.
an LD game for Liquid? I guess wait to see what Empire grab and react. Still some flexibility here, depending on where they want to put the Morphling. Knowing... I guess you're just going to pick a safe laner, right? A 1?
10 seconds.
For it can be either, right?
It's Ricky.
Yeah, so they're hoping to get that Morphling bid
Yeah.
versus the Ember.
And you still got the Ricky, who, as we've gone back to, is pretty good against Ember.
They might Monkey King here, right? So we've seen the Lone Druid versus the Morphling before in the mid lane too, I think. And if I recall, it went like fairly even. Where like the Morph, there is some concern because like the Roar and the Root and everything, but the base damage is just so high on the
Queen.
Morph that they're just gonna hang out.
Queen is still in. Le Quap.
Yeah, I'm fine with Queen.
Like that pure damage against a Morphling. What's it going to be, boys? It's TA.
Okay.
All right, another take, but nice mid lane dominator. So that'll be Koikva, and that means we'll see the Ember Spirit in the safe lane.
I mean, they must have known that it wouldn't be Ember mid with the coddle too, though, right? That's like less likely, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Surprised they were willing to blind this Morphling mid. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I definitely worry a little bit here. This seems like it'll be pretty good for Koikva.
So say Morphling TA. I don't know. That's a matchup we've seen too much, but hard to imagine the Morphling like winning that.
Don't get side-bladed, right?
Gotta be careful. I think I'm digging on what Liquid's got. Again, comfort picks, pretty straightforward game plan.
I mean, it's funny that the last time they picked Morphling, they banned TA. That was their their last pick, you know?
Yeah.
So they don't really like this matchup, and now they've fallen into it.
I also worry for the Ricky. That hero, as we've seen anecdotally as of late, just he doesn't pack that same punch. Hard to accelerate as the Ricky, it seems.
Felt like such an odd draft watching from Empire's perspective, and I'm not sure why it just felt so. Maybe it was just hard to read because of how badly it just got dumpstered, and you're just like starting to see all the same things happening again, and you try and think of like what the answer is, but that whole time it just kind of felt like they were behind. Whereas you're supposed to kind of feel almost like ahead with that order of picking. Like, sure, they get the 10th pick, but you get to like counter everything else right up until your last two in a row, and then they get the counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But somehow it felt like the whole time Liquid was ahead, and they were just picking the same damn heroes as last game.
Well, yeah, and they worked real well last game.
They've just augmented the style. Like, they still have a mid hero that's going to be fairly active in utilizing the vision game of the traps rather than the webs.
There is definitely some parallel there. Bit nervous for Empire. I think you described this team pretty accurately as, say, hot and cold.
Yeah, it's hard to feel very confident for a team after watching a game like that, because your brain just wants to be like, okay, they're just going to do the exact same thing again. But then we got to bring it back down to the base level as if that last game never happened and start thinking about just like straight up lanes. Well, this is a good way to start for Taiga, though.
Yeah, right in onto Mastrez. Could very well be your first blood. So you chains to follow up. Boxy right there, and you've got it. The Box Man on the Pangolier. Bonus goal.
Not the most common place to see a Death Prophet at this point in the game.
B to
Hanging
the
out
Oxy
around the
Boxy.
mid tower like that, like, oh, what's going on here?
Yep.
I wasn't going to block my wave or anything. The aggressive early rotations paying off much like they did for Unique. Been able to get her done too. And Lightless, yeah, so they are not going to start him. Despite the hero picks, he is indeed going to the side lane. So their attempt to force the Ember out of the mid that probably wasn't going to be mid anyway has placed their morph to the side, and now you have a double like scaling side lane kind of Ricky and Morphling. A little unusual.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me of the Luna morph they tried in Game 2 versus NIP, which also didn't go very well.
Liquid are going to kind of call the bluff, though. And Morphling down bottom, they're going to safe lane the Pangolier. Of course, that's Boxy. So with this, quote, off-lane Ember played by Mickey, he is going to get a pretty decent matchup against Rick.
They're not your very standard lanes here. Ember versus Ricky with a Dark Willow chilling nearby. I feel like the Willow is going to suffer a little bit here. Oh, that's nice, though. Catches Insania with the Brambles.
Gets him pretty low. The Brambles are pretty annoying. They last
They'll
a
have to be
long time.
very cautious with their Shadow Realm against this matchup, because they're going to be able to harass her a lot with the constant chakras once the level starts stacking up. This is the next Brambles, though.
Still a lot
But
of
even
pressure.
using it like that when the wave's pushing out is kind of cool, right? You can tell he like spams this hero, because like the way Mickey had to like dodge back and forth, it's kind of like a nuke anyway.
Yep.
As meanwhile in the bottom lane,
Eknart. Looks like caught by a battery assault.
yeah, he just got locked way down.
And as a result, Lightless will now take some pressure. Wave form. He'll be fine. So how's mid going?
Pretty damn well for Koikva. He got a
Pretty good.
lot of spill onto Mastery.
8-6 compared to the 5-1, racking up the denies, and yeah, damage trades looking good for the Koikster.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
DP still just chilling with the ward up top.
Top lane.
Pressure onto Willow. There's that Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that's the thing you gotta be worried about. Those that next chakra coming in. They'll have another slight and bolas onto James. And with this blast that James came back, that could have been bad. But James has some more regen coming through. 6 tango, so
There you go.
and try and keep himself going. Lightless hanging out pretty low down bottom. But knows that the Swashbuckle's on cooldown for a while, so we can just kind of clench a little as we watch the health bar up there, but he should be okay.
In terms of CS, not an easy lane for Lightless here. Pango getting much more out of this so far. Taiga now coming in. You can really feel the pressure of the clockwork just watching how they react to his movements. Like Taiga shows himself at all, and it's just immediate. Run! Eject!
Mastery's in here on the mid lane with the siphon going, but Koifa is not afraid. Got him again. Oh, and again! Oh, one more! Oh, not quite.
Koikva's giving him the business, though. 7-2 compared to 18-11. This is brutal. Koikva's almost a full level up on him, man. It's
And here's
only
the
3
thing.
minutes.
He's not a mid. I mean, I don't know the guy, but he's not their mid player. And this is a pro match mid player.
Yeah, right. Koikva is a...
Like, there's so much more to matchups than just heroes.
Especially
Right?
like
the
TA,
players have
too.
to know all this
Up
knowledge.
top, James trading with Mickey. Mickey does go down first. Now Insania on the run. They'll make it out. Bottom lane as well. Looks like some action. Eknart and Lightless both pretty low. Taiga might find a courier. Instead, turns back onto Lightless. Does have that waveform, so should be fine. Stick charges as well.
What's interesting is Mastery this whole time has also had these wards sitting back here behind this tower. As oh wait, what? Oh my god, he got flared. I just looked at him and I was like, all right, he's fine.
I thought the
He was,
same
like,
thing
way back
too.
behind the tower.
It's like surely this fight is over. Oh wow. So flare, but Boxy got the kill. So that was a flare and just a swashbuckle. Tipped him.
Dude, he was so far back.
Wow. Insania gets that kill on James, but Boxy went on Eknart at the same time.
You know what it was? I bet you I know what happened. He probably flared and then morphed down and then wasn't even thinking about the vision, and he just got hit with like the max range swash. That's pretty brutal though.
That sounds reasonable.
Jeez. All right, well,
So James respawns top. He TP's back in. We're coming up on bounty runes here.
Mastery just needs it. He's got to get out of here. Okay, that's level 6 now on Quack, but your lane's over, friendo.
So-
And now this is where he's going to place the ward down, so he's going to be able to see where all the traps are. I wondered if this was like the whole purpose.
Net worth difference, Koiko about 2x up on him at 5 minutes. And Pango dominating this bottom lane, especially with that kill.
Up top.
Oh,
Radiant's structures are
Smiling Knight. Oh, so low, but there's the Cursed Crown. Mickey. Slight up in a few seconds. Won't be able to get there in time. Now it's James that they turn on to, but the Brambles. The blast. Oh,
Ooh, nice stick.
Close call. But now Empire going to be low on fuel up top. No regen on the Willow. Last tango used by Ricky.
Oh, Lice is doing it again. He's morphing under the flare. Boxy. Oh, meanwhile, at the same time, top. What is these long-range kills?
Boxy. Yeah, they're not going to chase.
Jeez.
Dude, this game is chaos.
They get another, like, max-range slight under the tower.
Well, I
I'm
keep
like,
thinking the kill is going to be mid because of how far away Koikve is, but it's all the side lane action.
Dire's
Give up on this mid.
The King Lands have blessed
Well, this is looking great for Liquid. They've got 3 lanes going their way right now. Level advantage up top. 5 on the Ember, only 4 on the Ricky.
They just got completely lost in this draft and lost their lanes. Like, they just... I don't even think they knew who was going where at the end of their picks.
It makes
this
you
is,
wonder if sending that Ember mid, I guess it would have been... Or, sorry, not the Ember. Never mind. The Morphling mid.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I can't imagine it would have been worse than the DP, right?
Well, the Morph is going to be integral to the game, whereas the DP is still, in this case, the off-lane hero. She can still like do a lot of her hero actions purely off of her levels, so I get it, but
Yeah.
that's certainly dangerous. Brambles up top, connects on Insania.
Looking
No
to chase
orb,
him
though.
down. No movement speed advantage. Mickey takes some damage, but no kill. Back down bottom lane. Boxy getting a little aggressive here. I think they're just going to turn. Eknart, they are way far forward in this lane. Easy cogs. Taiga there with follow-up damage. He gets the double. The double from Boxy, Trent. From bad to worse.
Well, in the mid lane, Quickfoot forced out the ultimate as well there and had to run back. Tank quite a bit of damage, but at least Mastery will be lacking a tool. Probably a potential rotation at the end of that one. It's again up top. The fight is happening.
Dude, this is like a legit carry Pango at this point, though. Boxy is 5-0-0 at 7 minutes. He is stupidly farmed. Because he's also almost getting free farm down here. I mean, he's got 37 last hits, maybe not free farm, but he is able to CS quite effectively with all these kills. Clockwork comes in again, connects on Eknart inside the cogs, trying to do as much damage as they can. They don't have the kill. Well, they got Arcanes on Pango. Pretty sustainable for Liquid in this bottom lane. Meanwhile, mid, TA looking for a Deso.
Mickey up top. After this Tricks of the Trade, they might go in on Knights. Oh, they have the Sentry. Yeah, he should just be dead.
Was only level 5, too. He wants to kill that range creep. He's like, please, my level 6. There it is.
They weren't able to get it.
All right.
That's going to give him the level 6. Perhaps the false confidence will come through. Another Radiant Sentry over here if he goes to the sneaky place.
James with some pretty big damage on the
Oh, they got the root
Gets
up
the
top.
interrupt. I think Mickey's just dead. Remnant across. Oh, very nice. Disjoints the stun. Now Ricky's low. Jumps out. James low. And meanwhile, down bottom, there's been a TP from the DP. Taiga goes down. They get James up top. Boxy on the run.
A little bit of chaos.
I think we've
Don't worry about it,
arrived at
guys.
Clown Town, bud.
Box is going to get rooted up, but he's
Fine
fine.
here. Yeah, no follow-up.
Thanks, Peter.
Right now,
Well,
Quake
Quake
was
was
like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the top network. You guys go fight it out. It's fine. I won my lane.
Quake was
handedly.
basically playing a pub right now. Like, yeah, you guys do whatever the hell you want. I'm just going to keep up this momentum. I know what's going on. See y'all in 15 minutes when we're at high ground. He's going to have a very fast SO. God, Pango is so annoying. Maxed out Swashbuckle now.
It's impressive again how Taiga's so good at just getting on top of people with his clockwork. Like, there's several of those ganks. It looks like he's just hook shots. Like, how are you just getting on top of someone next to their tower? You know what I mean? Like, he would be lurking for so long and
He's
waiting to approach.
Very good at just hiding in fog and
Oh,
finding
mid.
that
Oh,
opportunity.
he's gonna get him through.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost got him.
Boxy's a coming though. James 9 HP. Rolling Thunder will get you.
He spilled through the Shadow Realm too. I was hoping he'd get the kill with it, the style points.
Taiga down bottom. Does get isolated. That's a 3-on-1, so they find a kill there. Now TP mid from Mastery. Wants to put some hurt onto Koikba. It's a 3-level disadvantage though, and Koikba just walks it off. He takes a lap.
Yeah, he can't turn though with the potential for the exorcism, so take his lumps and go to the jungle for a little bit as they continue the pressure in the top lane. It's been a low amount of tower damage because it is a Coddle Ember lane, but now that the catapult's here, they could just stay, clear waves, and try and apply this pressure, but you'll see the Ricky's coming back. There is a sentry though. Zany sees him.
All right. Chakram, or Ignis rather, comes down. Ricky already used the tricks of the trade. He's in some trouble. Is able to jump away.
Hookshot's ready down bottom. Taiga just hanging out the fog, begging them to move further forward. And Rolling Thunder also in 4 seconds.
Ember up
That-
top,
that
gonna
was-
find
that was
James.
tempting.
Side lane chaos continues. 6K net worth favor for Liquid.
Down bottom.
There's the hook shot. In onto the Morph. They push him back into the Rolling Thunder. That cool combo. They need a little more damage, though.
Yeah, he got the wave or the attribute shift off in time. They were waiting, trying to time it. Back up top though, under the tower. Okay, he's trying to finish this one.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Killing
slicing
this
these
tower
waves.
will help quite a bit. You can really pressure. No flame guard on this Ember build. Just all slight bolas. Courier.
Makes sense with the coddle, right? It's like kind of
Oh.
your bread and butter to make it work with the chakram.
Yeah.
Chakra. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm doing it now too. Ricky in some big trouble here. No smoke cloud, and that'll be the end of him. Another easy
And
kill.
likely into that tower too. Now a smoke in the mid lane to keep things moving.
Alrighty.
They want to pop this exorcism. They're just gonna run bot, or are they gonna try something mid? They're
gonna
gonna
run.
run into Taiga is the answer.
Right into Taiga. And another win for Liquid here. Stops the gank. Cogs in a choke point. He handled himself with much aplomb.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Insania is just jungling.
That's great.
He's actually stacking the camps.
Level 8 Coddle. He's about as farmed as the DP now.
Double stacking the Dire jungle. That's how confident he is at 13 minutes. I think he's ahead, guys.
I would say so. Meanwhile, mid, there's an exorcism deployed. Mastery. Will
Everything
he-
matters with the angle that they retreat in from here.
Hook shot onto Eknart. Foxy comes rolling in, looking for more. Isolates James. Bedlam not going to do much.
Insania's coming from behind with the ulti.
Bouncing back again. This is looking to be disastrous. Ignis comes down. I guess it helped on the DP there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Eknart was still alive? Oh, that's my bad. Well, they get through.
It was just the false promise death.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. I thought it was because of the.
Yeah, they were still
Ember got
chasing him.
killed.
I tunnel visioned and thought he died way earlier than that. Mabi. Either way, it's 14-3, a 10K net worth lead. Koikva gets the tier 1 tower mid. Morphling looking for a Yasha. And Boxy closing in on his Yule's Scepter. Hey there, Yule.
Dire are scared.
Still watches Dota.
I think there's a fair chance.
I'd say so. I mean, your namesake's involved. I feel like you'd be kind of into it.
Yeah, there were so many different Dota creators. I kind of get them confused sometimes with their stories and where they ended up, like post Dota. And I don't know what. I think Yule worked at Here's a New Earth S2 for a while, and I think he might have ended up at Riot.
I don't know.
I hope
Shout out
I'm
to
not
you, Yule.
misremembering.
You're still in Dota. It's okay. Don't worry.
Shout
about
out to Yule.
it. All's forgiven.
I think he was one of the early employees to quit S2. He was like, he saw the writing on the wall before everyone else. All right, I'm out of here, boys.
Well, Boxy's in there, rolling back and forth on the mastery.
It's Smiling
And now
Knight.
he's out of there.
You see that? The Ricky is going in. He's like, I don't want to. Okay, maybe I should. I really don't want to. And in the back line, I think Ember might have found someone. Oh.
Yeah, he's hasted, but the Morph will have time to shift, so it doesn't really matter.
Did you know that you can hide the playground? I just noticed that button exists.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Have you been listening to that in all your games? You've been playing a lot.
I just leave it there. I just ignore it. That's why everyone was saying hide the playground in Twitch chat. I didn't know what they meant.
That's what they meant.
I didn't realize this was called the playground. I just think of it as the pause games.
Didn't they pause and then say go?
Yes, they did. So
Yeah, it wasn't crazy. I wonder if Liquid just didn't notice that.
Well, I'm admiring Mickey, admiring Lightless's behind right now, who's desperately trying to farm Ancients. Mickey's got plenty of time now to pull out the calculator and go, okay, so I've got Spirit Vessel. Okay, Lightless has basically nothing.
Liquid, I don't think Liquid know that they said go already.
Mickey's also hasted and has a Royal Jelly. Trent, I think this Morphling's dead. Let's play that game that Sunsfan plays on his YouTube channel.
No, he's not dead.
Is Morphling dead?
No, he's alive.
All right, well,
Can't die.
I want to watch
It's a
this.
Morphling, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Can't
he turned
die.
into Ember. I thought with
Just
the
morph-
Spirit Vessel.
He can morph strike and stand. Top lane Insania is dead though, because James will hit him with the bedlam.
Well, something's
Meanwhile,
brewing
back
down
down bottom.
bottom. Yes, indeed. Ember in first. He is silenced. Mastery trying to press forward. Boxy drops the combo. Hook shot from Taiga. They want Eknart. They're trying to force out the false promise. They won't do it, but Boxy does get the kill on Mastery. They also find Eknart. Now Taiga falls.
Boxy
One
just hit him
for
with
two.
a style kill with the Yules, by the way.
And Boxy comes in to finish off James. This is not looking good for Lightless. This unkillable Morphling will be put to rest, and now the Smiling Knight smile no longer. They don't have any detection.
The dust is back now.
Oh! I missed him.
Whoa, that just missed.
Missed him. That was on the... Yeah, that was a real tipper. Whew. Oh, he cancels it. Going for a
We
pick.
gotta make some sort of a play here. I can appreciate that. And he knows there's no vision, right? Might as well try and fight here.
As good a chance as any. Still no smoke cloud, so not much in the way of preventing the mass exodus here.
Yeah, Pango's Yules makes it pretty hard.
Okay. Well, they tried. 18-5.
Well, they just gonna Roche. They plates down the sentry, so yep. Gonna take advantage of the Deso here and head on in. Let Taiga tank it up.
Well, state of this game, Liquid's core coddle is about equally farmed to the enemy's position 2 Morphling. So that's rough. Ahead of the Ricky. Roche going to go down. That'll be Aegis for the Koikster, who also has a Blink Deso on this TA. Empire, my lads. James, my boy. There is pain coming your way. There's the TP. Hook shot. It even grabs you through the Shadow Realm. Oh,
A
clockwork.
very magical hook shot. All right, Boxy is being targeted, but he's already mech'd, and he just has the Yules to work with here. Can they kill him?
Well, Mickey's here. Incoming turn. Ricky in the tricks of the trade. Boxy on the run. Smiling Knight going to survive for now, but Mastery's out of gas. They're going to commit the other way. Koikfa blowing him up. Mickey will help chase him down. And in the back, Eknart just TPs out. Boxy doesn't have an interrupt. Yule's still on cooldown. The B-Man lives. And Empire.
The answer was, oh,
Is that
double DC.
Is that GG? Yeah, that's a good game. They called good game. They said it in there somewhere. Oh, Lightless said G. And then, oh, that was from the go. Okay. Well, 17 minutes. I mean, that was
What
just
just happened? Was that a rage quit? I didn't even see the GG. I guess I just missed it during the fight.
It wasn't typed GG. It was like the mouse thing, good game. You know, so it was typed out.
that one.
So it looked like a chat wheel line, but it counts. It counts. And I don't think there was any hope there. As you said, just a little lost
they got
in this
lost
draft.
in that draft. Yeah, I don't know.
Lost in the lanes. They lost every lane, maybe a little worse than they should have.
It felt like they were so set that Ember was going to be mid that they were like, all right, we'll get the Morphling, and then it's fine. And then they already have Coddle Ember. Like, why would you even want the Ember mid? Ideally, that's not even the play. And then they ban the Broodmother. Like, they know it's not going to be mid anyway. But then they just get T8, and I don't know, maybe Mastery plays mid in pubs or something, but still shouldn't have been like that devastating.
I completely
pretty brutal.
agree. There's degrees of losing mid. That was like, if 10 is as bad as you can lose, that was like a 9.5 or something. I mean, that was. I guess he didn't die, right? That's like the one saving grace. He didn't feed the TA, but
Yeah, but in terms of heroes to do that against, where they just get like so much more space and snowball off of it, TA is obviously one of the worst ones to have that happen to. So very well played by Liquid. They just straight up gave it to him twice. Same, pretty much style.
yep.
Man, Coddle Ember still very good.
Dude, Koikfa
guys
ended
feel
that
soft?
game 1-0-3. They had 20 kills. He just
Yeah.
farmed. He farmed, showed up for the final fight, and that was it. It was all side lane action. Boxy also ended 9-0-4 that game. Particularly good Pangolier showing. I think he found extra kills on the Morphling that probably shouldn't have happened if you weren't just
Well, thank you guys for
God-tier Pango.
waiting an hour for that. Those
Yeah,
two
right?
games.
I think our podcast was longer than both games combined. So
Yeah.
clip it. Get it on YouTube quick.
That was a solid, 8 hours of Dota? A little bit longer than that. Eight and a
Something like
half.
that. Yep.
Yep. So thank you guys for tuning in.
So that's our
we got one
overview.
more day.
You and I have one more day. Of course,
One
there
more
is a
day.
lot more beyond Epic to go. This is just the group stage. Still have 6-7 days more until the playoffs. Trent and I are casting tomorrow, and then after that, we are handing it off to someone, though I don't know which
I think I saw
casting pair.
Pigeon in chat. I think Pigeon might be there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So TBD, I don't think the playoffs have been scheduled yet caster-wise, so who knows? Who knows, man? Always a pleasure, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. You can find us on Twitter, find us on Twitch. It's all Trent Packs, all Zyori TV. We're easy.
Woo.
You know us. You love us. We got more Stolly for you. This one's called Death Hammer.